Imagine walking through your garden and being greeted by enchanting arches made entirely from dry branches. This idea transforms plain pathways into magical passages that feel like they belong in a rustic countryside retreat. By curving and tying branches together, you can create natural frames that lead the eye forward, making your outdoor space feel more inviting and immersive. The beauty of branch arches lies in their imperfections. Unlike metal or plastic, each branch has its own unique bends, knots, and textures that tell a story. When arranged together, they create a sense of authenticity, something you can't replicate with store-bought decor. You can build these arches tall enough for guests to walk through or keep them smaller as decorative focal points. For added charm, weave in climbing plants or fairy lights, letting nature and light work together to create an ever-changing display. This simple project requires little more than twine, creativity, and a willingness to embrace rustic beauty. It's proof that even the most ordinary dry branches can be transformed into something extraordinary. A dry branch garden fence offers both function and style, making it a perfect project for anyone who loves the rustic aesthetic. By stacking and tying branches horizontally or vertically, you can create a natural barrier that defines your garden's boundaries without looking overly structured. This type of fence blends effortlessly into the landscape, almost as if it has always been part of it. The varying shapes and textures of the branches give it an organic feel, unlike uniform store-bought fencing. Plus, it's an eco-friendly way to repurpose fallen branches instead of discarding them. To make it sturdier, consider embedding thicker branches into the soil as support posts, then weaving smaller ones between them. You can even leave small gaps for wind flow, preventing damage in stormy weather while maintaining privacy. A branch fence doesn't just keep pets or wildlife out, it also adds an old-world charm that instantly warms up your outdoor space. It's a functional decor piece that invites admiration while serving a practical purpose. Outdoor mirrors are a clever trick for making small gardens feel bigger, and framing them with dry branches takes that effect to a whole new rustic level. The rough, uneven textures of the wood contrast beautifully with the mirror's smooth surface, creating a balanced yet striking focal point. By using dry branches as the frame, you can make the mirror feel like it belongs in the garden, reflecting not just light but the surrounding greenery. Every glance at it becomes a small surprise, sometimes showing the sky, other times a cluster of flowers or fluttering leaves. You can craft the frame by arranging branches in a square, rectangle, or even a free-form shape, binding them together with rope or wire. A coat of clear sealant can help preserve the wood against outdoor weathering. Place the mirror where it reflects something beautiful, like a blooming bed or a winding path, and you'll turn an ordinary wall or fence into a living work of art. Dry branches can become a beautiful and functional rack for hanging potted plants. This project works especially well for rustic or bohemian-style gardens, where natural textures add warmth and personality. By suspending the branch horizontally between two supports, you create a charming display space for small hanging planters. The uneven surface of the branch adds character, while the natural curves provide unique hanging points. You can use sturdy rope, macrame hangers, or even metal hooks to hold the pots securely. The beauty is in its casual, unpolished look, perfect for those who love the imperfectly perfect aesthetic. Position your branch plant rack where it catches dappled sunlight, allowing the plants to thrive while creating a layered, dynamic display. Hanging herbs, trailing vines, or colorful blooms can make the rack an ever-changing piece of living art. This is an easy weekend project that requires minimal tools. Just find the right branch, secure it well, and let it become a natural focal point that brings greenery closer to eye level. A garden chandelier made from dry branches can transform outdoor evenings into something magical. It's a statement piece that looks just as beautiful unlit during the day as it does glowing warmly at night. The branches form a natural skeleton, which you can decorate with candles, string lights, or hanging glass lanterns. To build one, choose branches that are light yet sturdy. Arrange them into a circular or starburst shape, binding the joints with wire for stability. From there, you can drape soft lighting elements, ensuring they're safe for outdoor use. Hang your chandelier from a pergola, sturdy tree branch, or porch beam. When lit, the shadows cast by the branches create a cozy, enchanting atmosphere, perfect for outdoor dinners, small gatherings, or simply relaxing under the night sky. This decor idea works beautifully with rustic, vintage, or woodland-themed gardens. It's a creative way to merge light, texture, and nature into one captivating centerpiece. A vertical trellis made from dry branches is both a practical gardening tool and a striking rustic accent. Ideal for climbing plants like beans, peas, or flowering vines, it gives greenery a sturdy framework while adding natural charm to your outdoor space. To create one, arrange longer branches vertically and secure them with horizontal crosspieces, using rope or garden wire. The irregular shapes and knots in the branches make each trellis unique, blending seamlessly with the plants as they grow. Over time, the trellis becomes a living sculpture, with vines weaving through gaps and softening the structure's appearance. You can make it as tall or wide as needed, fitting it to the scale of your garden. This is an excellent use for fallen branches that might otherwise go to waste. It's inexpensive, eco-friendly, and endlessly adaptable, proof that rustic design can be just as functional as it is beautiful. A bird perch stand made from dry branches is a delightful way to invite more wildlife into your garden. Birds love having elevated spots where they can rest, survey the area, or enjoy a snack. With just a few sturdy branches and a solid base, you can create a natural, rustic perch that blends beautifully into the landscape. Start by securing a thick branch upright into the ground or into a heavy planter. Then, attach smaller branches at different angles to create multiple perching spots. The irregular shapes will make it feel like a natural tree limb rather than a man-made structure. For an extra touch, you can hang small feeders or seed trays from the branch tips. This turns your perch into a functional feeding station, attracting a variety of birds to your garden year-round. Not only does it provide a haven for local wildlife, but it also brings life, movement, and birdsong into your outdoor space, adding another layer of charm to your rustic garden decor. Dry branches can be transformed into rustic candle holders that add a warm, cozy atmosphere to your garden evenings. By cutting and hollowing out small sections of thick branches, you create natural cradles for tea lights or pillar candles. The bark, cracks, and grain patterns in the wood give each candle holder a unique character. When the candles are lit, the flickering light dances across the textured surfaces, creating a soft, inviting glow. You can arrange several holders along a garden table, steps, or pathway for a magical nighttime display. Just be sure to use fire-safe inserts or LED candles for safety, especially if the wood is very dry. This small but impactful decor idea is perfect for outdoor dinners, intimate gatherings, or quiet nights under the stars, turning simple branches into sources of light and charm. Rustic garden signs made from dry branches are both decorative and functional. They can mark herb beds, label vegetable patches, or simply welcome visitors with a hand-painted message. The natural textures of the branches give them a charming, homey appeal. To make one, cut a flat slice or section of a branch for the sign surface, and attach it to a longer stick for the post. You can carve, burn, or paint the letters depending on the look you want, whether simple and minimal or colorful and playful. Position the signs where they'll be visible but also complement the surrounding plants. Over time, the wood will weather naturally, enhancing its rustic character. These signs are a fun way to personalize your garden while repurposing materials that might otherwise go unused. They also make great handmade gifts for fellow garden lovers. A branch-based wind chime is a beautiful way to combine sound and sculpture in your garden. Using a dry branch as the base, you can hang shells, metal pieces, or smaller wooden sticks that create gentle music when the wind blows. The uneven form of the branch adds a natural elegance, while the dangling elements bring movement and sound. Every breeze turns it into a living piece of art, changing its tune with the weather. To build one, choose a branch with interesting curves and balance, then drill small holes along it to thread your hanging pieces. Position it where it will catch the wind but not tangle with nearby plants. This is a perfect project for upcycling, mixing found objects with nature's own materials to create something both soothing and visually striking. It's the final touch that can make your rustic outdoor space truly feel alive.